Hey Virgos, welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in to your mid to the end of February love and general reading. As you guys can see behind me, the layout's a little bit different. I am moving towards the end of the month, so all information on personal bookings and updates on this channel will be in the comment box and description box below, guys. So Virgos, I love reading for you guys. As you know, if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if I feel the need to include Venus, I definitely will, because sometimes Venus is also included. So let's go ahead and pull 3 cards to see what you have around you. What are the energies around you, Virgos, for the mid to the end of February? First card we have is the 8 of Pentacles. Not a bad card at all. Talks about continuing to work on crafts, skills, projects, ideas, starting to see some results, getting closer to the goal here. So looks very, very nice so far, Virgos. All right, 4 of Wands. So just getting settled in, or if you just moved to a different apartment, different house, just bought a new property, that is giving me energy of moving and settling, getting things ready, fixing up the place, feeling pretty content with your environment, not feeling any negativity towards where you are right now in life, just trying to consistently improve, make things better little by little. So let's see the last card for the general energy for February, mid to the end. Let's see, Virgos. All right. Bottom of the deck, you have 10 of Cups. So this is the ultimate happy home card. So once again, when it comes to your home environment, Virgo, that is very important to you this month, okay? A lot of you guys are buying new furniture, buying new clothes, adding flowers, adding candle arrangements. There's a lot of energy here with trying to have your environment as smooth and as nice as possible. So nothing wrong with that at all. And I thought that I pulled only 1 card. There's actually 2, Virgo. So you do have the Page of Wands, good luck card, good omen card, talks to being charismatic, young-spirited, could also indicate you're talking to somebody younger than you or somebody who has like a young spirit, very full of life, energetic, wants to do things that are maybe a little bit risky, adventurous. And you also have the 8 of Cups as the last card for your general energy. So there definitely is a lot of presence around here to do with your home environment, to do with how you're living your life and what's around you. I'm even getting some energy here of planting. Also, you may be going vegan. There's a lot of really good energy here with trying to have your surroundings as smooth as possible. So obviously, mid to the end of February for you Virgos, it looks like you're going to be trying to put ideas to good use. So if there was some kind of painting you wanted to put up, or you wanted to maybe have a different floral arrangement in your house, Virgos, you're going to be going ahead and doing that. You're going to be going to different stores, testing out new things around your work environment and home environment, trying to have things as nice as possible. So everything looks pretty peachy keen on the home front, all right? Now, because these cards are so positive, and the 8 of Cups is a card of wanting something more, I'm going to go ahead and pull a clarifier for the 8 of Cups for you Virgos and see what that could be referring to, and maybe this card will tie into your love life. Let's go ahead and see. So that's what I thought. Ace of Cups. All right. Ace of Cups is all about new beginnings, new relationships. Doesn't have to only be romantic, okay? It could also talk about new coworkers coming in, new friends coming into your life, and all of a sudden you have all these possibilities and all these ideas that are just running around in your head, and there is some kind of excitement here. I'm not going to lie. I see a lot of you Virgos wanting to be around friends, wanting to make plans, possibly to go on another vacation, or if you haven't gone on vacation already this year, I mean, it's only February, but to go on vacation again or to go somewhere different. There is a lot of water in this card. So as you can see, the fountain up here, there's the kind of like lake down here. So there's a dove, represents, harmony, peace, joy. So overall, it definitely does seem like you are looking out for new people in your life, Virgo. You're welcoming more friends, more different people from all walks of life, and it definitely seems here that these people may give you a lot of epiphanies, okay? There may be some questions, there may be some things that you're wondering about yourself, how you come across to people, what you should do in your life, and I get the feeling that with the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Cups, both cup cards, okay? So definitely could indicate a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who kind of saves the day here and really just makes you feel very, very comfortable and very, very happy. Once again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could definitely be a friend or somebody who you meet at work or locally, and they just kind of make you feel good and you have fun. So that's really, really nice to see, Virgos. So let's go ahead and pull one card or three cards, how many that choose to pop out, for single, engaged, and married. Let's see what you guys have, Virgo. So for single, show me a card for single Virgos. What can they expect and what's around them? So what can Virgos that are single expect? Well, you have the Justice card, the Libra card, okay? So Libra, I actually just finished the Libra video and I wanted to do your sign right after. So this makes exact sense to me. So basically the Justice card is all about balance, okay? When it comes to the law, when it comes to a court case, when it comes to maybe a dispute over the phone, over the internet, it basically is saying that those things will be sorted out. I'm also getting something here about like technology issues or maybe some kind of transaction going back in your account. And for you single Virgos, it's kind of like making you feel uneasy. It's making you kind of overthink things. But the Justice card over here is saying no need to overthink anything. It will sort itself out. Just be persistent. You know, meet the person over the phone halfway. If this has to do anything with in person, a court case, it's saying just meet this person halfway. Do what you're supposed to do. And that actual theme was for Libra as well. So this is really tying in here for you Virgos. So everything's kind of intertwining for all the signs this month, which is very nice to see. So for the single Virgos, if there's some kind of injustice, you feel like you've been done wrong, something's not really sorted out, it's saying no need to worry, it will sort itself out. But there may be some steps and processes that you need to do on your end, and then the universe, God, so have you, will take care of the rest. But you do have to do your part. But it's saying there's a really good energy here of, you know, what's fair will come through. So if something was not fair in the past, regarding a court case, regarding a dispute, a financial dispute over the phone, credit card, I'm hearing debit card, it's saying no need to worry. Have your facts together, have your story together, and just go for it. You know, be very blunt, be very honest, upfront, and things will look up and sort itself out. It's definitely showing scales here. So there's a balancing. There's definitely a balance of something here. And I feel like with you guys incorporating this energy into your home life, it will also improve that as well. So if your surroundings are nice and balanced, if you're feeling grateful for what you have, you're attracting nice things to you, then obviously anything that is kind of sticky and kind of annoying will then just take a back seat. And that kind of home environment that makes you happy will kind of aid this progress and kind of push things along. So if that resonates with you, that's basically what it's saying. Engaged Virgos, what can you expect? What's around for engaged Virgos? Virgos that are engaged mid to end of February, what can they expect? Show us 1, 2, or 3 cards and stop. Okay, so we have a trend here. Justice again. And as you saw on camera, I shuffled really good. So you have justice again. So it definitely looks like across the board here, married, engaged, and single, there definitely could be some kind of court case that I feel like is maybe bothering you, or some kind of dispute, some kind of credit card dispute. There's definitely a lot of attention to making sure that whatever is not fixed is fixed. So maybe this kind of theme will tie into your love. Let's see, Virgos. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards from this deck. So let's go into your love reading, Virgos. And I love reading for you guys. Ooh, 5 of Wands. All right. So there's definitely some kind of battle here over different opinions. So possibly could be that, you know, you want a certain wallpaper or color in your house, and maybe you're the person you're living with, a roommate or spouse, wants blue and you want yellow, and it's kind of like, you know, like maybe a little discussion. So it definitely seems here like a lot of things around you, Virgo, are wanting you to kind of bend over backwards, and that may be a little bit tough because I feel like you you guys don't really want to do that. But there is some kind of situation around you, Virgos, in which it's kind of forcing you to have to give some leeway. And I think you Virgos are really not in the mood to do that. You guys don't want to give any leeway. You want things to just be how they are, and to accommodate you. So that could definitely be a theme I'm seeing here, where you don't really want to budge and give over too much, bend over too much, but people around you may want you to. So the description of the card says, feeling at odds with yourself or others. So let's dig into that a little bit deeper, because that's what I was expecting, and I suspected, actually, because when I pulled the other card, I was like, that's interesting. So now we have 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. So definitely when it comes to a love relationship, I definitely see there needs to be some balance here. Okay, it could be a situation in which maybe you feel like you're giving too much time to this person's not giving enough time to you. Or I'm also getting here, it could be a situation in which maybe one person is bringing a lot of money if you live together, or whatever, someone has a lot of money and the other person does not. Okay, the other person does not have as much money, and so in order to be a strong unit, there needs to be some kind of twerk and fixture here, because it definitely seems like one person's kind of stressing over the small stuff, and the other person over here is kind of chillaxed. Definitely could be with an Aquarius. Definitely I'm getting could be with a fellow Libra. So I'm getting Libra, I'm getting Aquarius. So the person, if it's to do with love, definitely could be Aquarius or Libra. That's what's coming in so far, but it really could be any sign here. But 5. So, the number 10 does talk about the end of a cycle, right? It talks about things being complete. So definitely looks like you may have to drop some pending arguments here, some pending concerns, because it definitely seems like this person may never actually see your side of the story. And I feel like that. And so if you feel that way, it's saying, look at what you can control. Try to incorporate the love into the situation. If it does have to do with a financial, like maybe it could, I'm actually just getting this out of the blue, but if this is, resonating with you, could also refer to maybe your spouse, or the person you're living with, the person you're in love with, is maybe misappropriating funds. That's what I just got for some of you Virgo. So if that's the case, then if someone has a habit, an addiction, maybe a bad spending habit, maybe I'm hearing bed as well, maybe like bought a new bed and you didn't know, or bought some kind of big purchase and you didn't know, it's like that person feels like what they did is okay. That person feels like the way that they're looking at something is okay, but you don't feel that way. So definitely screams to me compromise. It definitely screams to me someone needs to kind of compromise here and try to make it work as best as possible. So I do feel here that you could be a little annoyed this month. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it feels like you've been annoyed with some people. You've been annoyed with how people are trying to come at you, the way they're talking to you, technology, work. It's like kind of a concoction of different situations. So this definitely could be testing your patience, Virgo, but I would definitely encourage you guys to not give up the battle. All right, just stick in there, hold in there, be positive, but just be alert and be aware that, you know, if this hasn't happened already, it's a possibility, and it's saying that you may need to kind of take the high road a lot this month, because there definitely could be some things I see here, Virgo, that tick you off, that you really are not bothered with, but somehow it keeps coming up. So there definitely is some kind of attention here to be careful of what's being charged on your card. Be careful of what somebody is trying to make and get you into, it seems as well. Like maybe someone's trying to get you into some kind of scheme here. That's what I'm also getting with the Five of Pentacles, because the Five of Pentacles, Virgo, talks about, you know, not the best health. It also can refer to feeling very impoverished, but I feel like because I saw so many cards earlier with you guys talking about your home environment, I feel like you want what's best for yourself. I feel like you know what's best. You feel, Virgo, like you know what's best, but there's somebody around you. It doesn't have to be romantic, okay? It could be a daughter, could be a sibling, could be maybe a previous roommate who now wants to move back in. It's that kind of energy where somebody thinks that they know more than you. Somebody around you thinks that they know what the deal is, but you have your own idea of what makes you happy, but this person around you doesn't feel that way, doesn't believe so. So it definitely could be a situation in which you either compromise, wait till another time to assess it, or you try to get like legal advice, especially if it's like a legal thing or like a dispute. It's saying you got to get advice from somebody else, you know, in terms of legal, because if it's about splitting something or anything of that nature, it's saying that's just a different ball game. You know, if this is just credit card and this is about, you know, maybe actual purchases or some kind of like theft, then, you know, you obviously got to do something more than what you're doing now. You have to probably take it up to a higher source, because then that's, you know, that's stealing. So that's what I was getting out of nowhere for you Virgos. So if that little spiral did not resonate with you, hopefully this Celtic spread will resonate with you, okay? This video is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. Queen of Cups, first card, present. Presently, you have these two first cards here. All right. Recent past, distant past, Page of Swords, Two of Swords. Love, Virgo. Five of Wands. So we have this Five of Wands twice, Virgo. So there definitely is some kind of battle that is brewing around you. There's something around you that you're just not happy with, and I feel like you're trying to ignore it. And I think in this case it probably is best. If it's not legal, then I think it's best to ignore, because there is definitely somebody who wants to win something over you. I don't know what that's about, Virgo, because I'm reading for more than one Virgo, obviously, but there definitely is somebody who thinks they know more than you. I don't know why that is, and you're not buying it. You're not buying it. They're not buying your side of the story. So I would definitely say keep your distance, all right? If you can't compromise, if it's legal, that's different. It's a different, you know, avenue. But if it's just like a verbal conversation, a verbal disagreement, if compromise doesn't work and you don't seem to be able to kind of bring down the energy to talk to them on the same level they're talking to you at, Virgo, then it definitely seems like you may need to ignore somebody and create some space, because you have this card twice. So that's kind of like a relentless energy I'm getting here. This person's not letting up. So something needs to definitely be under control here, because it feels like if this person's going at it and going at it and going at it, and this could definitely be you know, a boyfriend, girlfriend, or fiance, husband, wife situation in which maybe they're just kind of on your back about something and you're not happy about it, but they won't let it go. So there definitely may need to be some space. So once again, if you cannot compromise, then I would definitely say be aware of this kind of like rivalry, battle, you know, kind of like mini combative energy that I don't think you want, Virgo. You don't want that energy. You want to, you know, come to this person with love and understanding, but they're not coming to you with that. That's what it seems like to me. They're not coming to you with love and understanding. They're coming to you as, you know, what's the deal, and kind of like very brash. So distance may be needed here for this situation, okay? Could be business, does that have to just be love? It could be business, could be a coworker, could be an ex. I'm hearing as well that maybe an ex is wanting some kind of like response out of you, some kind of rise out of you. But you have to be aware that if you don't want to do that, then there's other options here. And here you are, Virgo, the Hermit, all right? Your card is actually the crowning energy of this spread. So how convenient. So here is the solution. All right, it's saying you can go within. All right, you don't have to face this person. You don't have to argue with this person. It's saying you can actually choose to go within. All right, immediate future, Seven of Wands reverse. So upright is talking about protecting what's yours, feeling a little bit defensive. So in the immediate future, you're going to probably drop some of your guard and say, you know what, I don't have to do X, Y, and Z with you. You know, I know my worth. I know what the deal is. I know the truth, and that's all that matters. Now, especially if it's financial, it could be a situation in which, you know, you may actually take that loss, you know, for inner peace, because it definitely seems here that this person's just not, you know, they're not easing up on you, and so it's like you may have to kind of retreat a little bit, get some distance, get some space to get a, you know, clear mind. Five of Swords. So we're seeing a trend here Five of Wands below, Five of Wands above, Five of Swords below. So we're seeing this kind of like energy of nagging and getting at somebody, trying to get at somebody basically. So the way you're feeling is Five of Swords. So you're just not wanting to like go through the motions, Virgo, but it feels like you just can't escape from that kind of pattern. Like for some reason energetically that's what's going on right now. So you know, getting distance and gaining wisdom from afar is probably the best option right now for you Virgos, especially when it comes to maybe a work situation. There may be some kind of ordeal here where you possibly could get some time away, maybe even a day off, and they're saying while you take that day off, while you kind of take that moment for yourself, is when I feel like you'll gain a lot of insight, and you may actually change your mind about what's going on here. You know, that insight, that time alone, that kind of soul searching time alone kind of feeling may actually give you exactly what you're looking for, which is answers. Okay, answers to what is on your mind all the time. 3 last cards for Virgo in love. Virgo love. Okay, you have the High Priestess in reverse. So, Ace of Pentacles reverse. 3 of Cups upright. Okay, and this is your love spread. So the final card you Virgos have is 3 of Cups upright. So this is where it might get a little bit messy, guys. So what I'm getting here, basically, I'm getting like 4 different messages, okay? So, to make this as clear as possible, for those that are married, what I see here is that you possibly, this is probably not going to apply for everybody, but what I am getting here is that you possibly could be going through a separation, okay? You guys are legally married, but you possibly could be going through a separation, and, you know, maybe the person you're separated with, has somebody else already, you know, you're well aware of that. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, so, you know, that makes sense to me. And then basically when it comes to legal stuff, when it comes to money, it's like things are upside down, okay? There's definitely some kind of I'm gonna say financial loss, to be honest with you. There's definitely some kind of energy of some kind of financial loss where something has kind of slipped through the cracks and you didn't notice it until now. Okay, it's not gonna be for everybody, thank God, but if that's for you, then that's for you. The other message I'm getting here, basically with the Queen of Cups, 3 of Cups combined. So once again, lots of water, so definitely high emotion, okay? Whatever the situation is, Virgo, it makes you very emotional. It makes you feel like, you know, wow, what, you know, how did we get here? How did this happen? Okay. Yeah, definitely I'm hearing scheme. Like definitely could have been some kind of like backdoor dealing where it was not authentic. It was not legit. And so now you may have to really, you know, put your faith in somebody else to fight your battle for you. Okay. And that once again could be definitely a legal situation. If it's not legal, then it could just be a situation in which emotionally you need to kind of retreat. All right. So what I feel like doing now is pulling 3 cards from the other deck to close off this reading. All right. So in reference to and in regards to that last spread for Virgos, what was that all about? And what are the messages they need to know? What do Virgos need to know mid to end of February? Okay. 2 of Wands upright. 2 of Pentacles reverse. So definitely looks like someone's going to give up some kind of battle, okay? Could be you, could be the other person, okay? Could be actually more than one person I'm seeing here that gives up some kind of triangle, okay? Because I definitely feel here with the 2 of Pentacles reverse, 2 of Wands upright, it just feels like you, Virgo, may decide to just give up on something. You may decide to just kind of like toss your hands up in the air and say, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. Could be a marriage, unfortunately, so sorry to hear. Could be a marriage. Could be some kind of business dealing, like some kind of idea, you know, you're going to put in money, they're going to put in money, and then I just feel like out of nowhere Something may tell you, Virgos, to not go through with this, okay? Something here definitely does feel incomplete. That's what I'm getting. It's an incomplete, whoa, it's an incomplete feeling. Yeah, so definitely could be legal. I keep getting the Justice card, Libra card, number 8, upright, over and over and over. So definitely could be a situation, Virgo, in which this is legal, or this is just about, you know, wrapping it up. That's it. You know, I can't do this no more. And 8 of Cups to back it up. 8 of Cups is all about seeking higher ground, going in a different direction, you know, wanting to be fulfilled, wanting to feel happy and content with what you have. And it's like, whoever this person is, Virgo, they won't let you be that. They won't allow you to be content. It's like, I'm getting a visual. It's like, you're always looking at the positive side, right? But this person or persons are always trying to reel you back in to be negative, to think negative, to do negative things. And you Virgos do not want to do that. So for some of you guys, it could be a legal case. For others of you guys, it could be an emotional point of view with the Hermit card I pulled earlier, where you may have to kind of say, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore, 8 of Cups, and I'm not willing to sacrifice, you know, my progress for you. So the last sentence on this card says choosing to make major life changes and choices. So that's what it's all about, Virgo. There definitely could be, after this period is like gone and, you know, you kind of get out of this energy, I see here that especially towards the 20th, 22nd, up until the 28th of February, this may be where you find yourself, Virgo, saying, you know what, something is just not right here and I'm not happy, and I'm just gonna go ahead and collect my things and go. And for some of you guys, it could be marriage. For those of you guys, it could be career related. I definitely see that here. It even could be something to do with a relative and some kind of business plan. Like something just may be on hold or may not go through, only because you're gonna see the cracks, Virgo. You may not see it now, you may not get it now, but you're going to see the cracks and you're going to say, you know what, there's something better for me. This is not it. So Virgos, hopefully this reading helped you guys, okay? Happy Chinese New Year. Take care, Virgos. Bye.